Okay.
First reaction is just getting out of the truck.
Wow, it's different. It's fast. It's really a combination of speed and concentration. Really, once you run laps, the kind of awe of being at Loudon wears off. You get back into your driver mentality and you start to focus on how to get the car to drive better. So, first time out, you look at the grandstands, you look at everything, and go, "Wow, I'm at Loudon. This is cool." And then once you get running, you get more comfortable. The hardest thing was getting used to the braking points, or no braking points. If supposedly some guys aren't braking, some are, but getting into the turn, how deep you can get in is really the big key. So we worked on that all morning, getting comfortable. Didn't really do anything. We were on old tires all morning, and finally got down to some competitive times with some of the fast guys here. No transponders, so everybody's kind of like here to stay on time. Everybody's a little bit off here or there, but we're then a couple tenths of what the fast guys are doing, so that's a big deal in my book. We're doing pretty well, so hopefully everybody takes a look at that, and we'll try the afternoon to get better, and maybe if we do some mock races, we can show what we got. So we'll try hard. That's all we can do. Didn't hit me until I rolled in the infield tunnel. I went up the hill. I'm like, this is pretty cool. And then you go up the hill, and then you start to park the trailers. Yeah, you're not in a garage area, but you look around, and this place is pretty cool. There's been some good races here. Big names have driven here. I get to drive on the same racetrack Jeff Gordon got to drive on, so it doesn't mean I'm as good as Jeff Gordon, but it's neat to be able to experience Loudon and take laps on it and get used to it. I think we're at the point now where we're used to it, and now we can kind of approach the rest of the day as where I think we're above where I expected to be. We're really quick and comfortable and consistently at time. It might not be throwing down sponsor laps like some of the guys are doing. Some of the guys are running like 32-1s or whatever the fast time of the day is. Guys are just going out running it, but then they back up. And I can't run that sponsor lap, but I can run consistent laps. So I've never really driven on anything other than Waterford. So a mile track going 150 down a straightaway, it's different, but we adapted. So I think that's really all we're looking to do today is adapt to race mode. Like Tom said at his meeting, he wanted everybody in the morning to get comfortable. And we did that. That goal is accomplished, and we're just trying to meet Tom's criteria to get in the show. So we're comfortable, we're consistent, and now in the afternoon we'll work on race stuff, race pace, and driving around other cars. So we're gonna do everything we can to appease him and get in the show and improve it, because I think we came here prepared. We didn't come changing springs and shocks and nut and bolt in the car. We came here prepared to show that we, hopefully can get in the show. So just keep trying, keep plugging away the rest of the afternoon and try to get as fast as the big guys. That's all.
How fun was it this morning?
It was fun. It was different than anything I've ever driven on. I've only driven on basically Waterford Speedway. So to come here to Loudon and be able to make laps on a track that Jeff Gordon, Dale Earnhardt Jr., Tony Stewart, they've all driven here, and to be able to make laps on the same facility that they have is a pretty neat experience. The awe factor was definitely a big part of the morning. You're at a track where there's seating for 100,000 people and nice garage areas and everything's first class, and you're not really used to that short track racing. You're used to more gritty, down and dirty racing, and it's just different. It's like being on a luxury vacation as a race car driver. Everything is really nice, really clean, and
you probably need this, but I don't.
it's just it's a nice place to race. So hopefully we can accomplish that and get invited to come back and race.
Scott Paya told me he came here as a fan and he never thought he would get the chance to race here.
Yep.
Did you ever come here as a fan and ever thinking that you would get the chance to come here and test and have the chance?
Maybe when I was younger, like 12, 13 years old, I'd be like, that'd be cool to really drive on that track, but I kind of knew realistically that in the way racing works nowadays, I'm never going to get a shot to drive here in a Camping World car or a modified tour car, push car, cup car, anything above that, I'm not going to get a shot to run here. So to get an invitation to come test here was kind of, as cliche as it sounds, a dream come true. It's an experience and it's fun. And once we got comfortable after the first round, we're pretty good now. We're comfortable, and it's just as dumb as it sounds. Once you get over the awe factor, it's just a big racetrack, and you start to focus on what can we do to make the car better. So that's where we're at now.
How was the car this morning? Loose, tight?
It was actually pretty good all day. We went out on all tires, and a lot of it was me. It took me a long time to get up to speed. Probably took me a couple sessions to figure out braking points, or slowing down points if you want to call them, just to get the car to roll through the turn as fast as it can without going too fast. So it took a little bit, but I think we're now at a point where we're consistently quick. We're not super fast. I mean, there's only a handful of guys here, 2 or 3 guys that are really setting the world on fire. We're about right after them. We're a couple tenths off of them, so I'm happy about it. We'll keep trying to get it better.
I know you and Bruce Thomas are in a pretty tight championship battle over at Waterford.
Actually, no, we're not. No, we're running part-time, so he's kind of got it in the bag.
Okay. Okay, I didn't know.
If he shows up every week, he's got it.
Yeah,
so.
I didn't know that. So,
but,
this afternoon, I know you guys are going to go out and have some fun. What do you want to get out of this test this afternoon?
Just want to get a little quicker consistently and run around some cars in traffic. We actually passed a couple cars out there, and just want to make sure I gave them enough room for any slip-ups because we're all testing. Same thing, when I let guys go, they gave me tons of room, so I'm sure this afternoon we'll have a little bit more closer on-track racing to kind of get used to how far away from a guy you are, how far away you are from the wall. It's such a wide racetrack that you're used to Waterford, where it's really small, and this place is so wide, you actually don't know how close to the wall you're getting because you can't tell because you're right up against it, but there's still another 2 feet. It's just a big track.
I know Tom said in the driver's meeting this morning, find a dance partner for this afternoon. Will Bruce Thomas be your dance partner, or are you looking at somebody else?
I think I think Scott Pay and I are probably going to be dancers. We're going to be dancing with the stars this afternoon, so we'll see what kind of scores we get. But Scott, I've known Scott for a couple years now, and he's on me obviously. We met just by talking back and forth about when ACT was coming back to Waterford. I gave him some pointers. He gave me pointers about the ACT tour, so we've been friends since then. So we'll hopefully get out on a track together and make some laps.
If I know you're at Waterford on a part-time basis, would you go back? Would you consider maybe more ACT races next year since you got the invite to come here? And
it's more financial than anything. Travel expenses. You need a crew that can take time off sometimes. I mean, not ACT so much. You can go, but guys have families. It's just traveling is different than going 20 minutes down the road. So I'd love to do it. And maybe we can figure something out. Maybe one day we can run an ACT tour car until we get